green to help save the environment? Well, if you do, I'm sure you frequently hear people encouraging us to make investments in solar power these days. But what exactly is a solar panel? Now let me give you a quick rundown of what a solar panel is. A solar panel, also known as photovoltaic panel or PV panel, is a technology that produces electricity by using photons, which are energy particles found in the sun's light. Purchasing and installing solar panels is definitely expensive. However, they still recommend us to invest in it because it will save us a lot of money in the long run. That is correct, and solar panels can also generate clean energy because they use solar energy to do so, which prevents the atmosphere from being polluted by greenhouse gases. That is why many people want to invest in it, particularly those who want to go green in order to help the environment. But to be honest, I think that being environmental friendly is so pricey because sustainable products are much more expensive than a traditional product. Now let me give you 3 reasons why people are so in love with solar energy. Number 1, it saves you a lot of money. People nowadays are so crazy about saving money because the prices of goods have risen so dramatically. Solar panels saves you a lot of money because they lower your electricity bill by producing a renewable energy source that can be used in your home. Number 2, it positively affects the environment. Solar energy has a very low carbon footprint and produces no greenhouse gases. It generates energy through natural processes without emitting carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Additionally, it also has the ability to minimize our reliance on fossil fuels. And number 3, it reduces global warming. With solar panels, we do no longer need to rely on burning fossil fuels to produce energy because just like what I've mentioned before, it produces clean energy. But are solar panels truly beneficial to the environment? Have you ever considered what occurs during its manufacturing process? Where does it end up with after it's been used? If you believe that solar panels are environmentally friendly, well, then you are wrong. It appears to be eco-friendly, but it is not. What happens during the manufacturing of these panels and after they've been used is so important because the danger these poses to our environment is something we should not overlook. Did you know that the production of solar panels has a negative impact on the environment? Well, according to my research, the panels are manufactured using fossil fuels, specifically using coal. We all know that coal is the major source of carbon emissions in the atmosphere. Furthermore, making these necessarily involves the use of hazardous chemicals such as sodium hydroxide and hydrofluoric acid, which, if disposed, can pollute our water and soil. Solar panels also has a big problem when it comes to disposal. Because of impurities, some of its materials such as glass cannot be recycled. That is why it is not recommended to dispose solar panels in regular landfills, as its toxic materials can affect the soil. Because we cannot conveniently recycle solar panels, much of it ends up in the landfills. This disposal process poses serious environmental risk. As a result, it is not recommended to dispose it on landfills because its toxic materials can penetrate the soil, causing it to pollute the surrounding areas. To summarize everything, solar panels have both advantages and disadvantages. However, even though solar panels produce clean energy, they still contribute to carbon emissions and pollution. We should use our money wisely as consumers, but in the end, the decision is all yours. As Raymond Poincaré once said, you hold the future of the world in your hands.